Here's a spine-chilling double feature. Captured in June 2017, this unsettling dashcam footage from Kerala Highway in India showcases a misty road that already sets an eerie tone, with the driver's headlights barely illuminating the dark path ahead. As they drive and chat, a woman dressed in white suddenly appears at the roadside. The driver makes little effort to steer away, calling out to her as she stands motionless at the edge, seemingly clutching something that resembles a flashlight. As the video plays in slow motion, the real terror emerges. The woman in white seems fixated on something hidden in the shadows. Hunched within the brush is a peculiar figure that looks disturbingly humanoid and fleshy. It quickly sinks out of sight as the vehicle approaches. What exactly is lurking in the darkness? And what is this woman doing alone on the roadside at night? This mysterious encounter leaves us with more questions than answers. There's nothing more terrifying than seeing a toddler in a place they should never be. Uploaded to YouTube by 7 News Australia in April 2021, dashcam footage captured a child crossing the road late at night on Bardia's Hume Highway, just west of Sydney. In the video, you can clearly make out a small figure dressed in blue, standing in the far left lane of the highway. The situation becomes even more puzzling when you hear the driver's account. Unable to stop because he was towing a toy hauler, the driver couldn't pull over after spotting what he thought was a child. Instead, he asked his mother, who was in the passenger seat, to call the police. He described the figure as toddler-sized, wearing a blue parka, and provided the exact location where the child was seen. The police confirmed receiving the call. Mitch Coney, the driver, said that 45 minutes later, he offered his dashcam footage to assist the investigation. Surprisingly, the police declined, stating that the child had been found and was safe. However, police reportedly searched the area until 3:45 a.m. without finding anything. There were no reports of missing children in the vicinity either. So, what truly happened that night? Was it a ghost caught on camera? It seems we may never know. If you're easily prone to nightmares, this might be one to skip. Uploaded by MotorTrend Max in April 2019, this eerie dashcam footage was recorded in August 2017 and has left many viewers unsettled. As the driver navigates down a remote, dark road at night, they approach a curve, only to slam on the brakes. Standing in the middle of the road is a mysterious woman dressed entirely in white, illuminated by the headlights. Behind her, a faint trail can be seen, as if she has wandered for some time or something was following her. The woman turns her head slowly towards the approaching vehicle, revealing a face that is nothing short of bizarre. Her appearance, combined with the chilling stillness of the night, prompts the driver to scream in sheer terror. The driver had been traveling a significant distance before coming upon the woman, which raises the question of how and why she ended up in the middle of nowhere at night. So, what's your take? Was this a distressed woman in need of help? Or is she part of an orchestrated scare? Imagine driving down the highway when suddenly those dreaded red and blue lights flash in your rearview mirror. You curse under your breath as you pull to the shoulder, preparing your license and registration. But just as quickly as they appeared, the police lights vanish into thin air. Is this a moment of relief, or does it fill you with an even deeper sense of dread? Posted to the R Ghosts subreddit by user Wojo397, this unsettling dashcam footage was recorded in Boise National Forest around midnight. As the driver navigates a curve, the familiar red and blue lights flicker in the distance. Someone in the car questions, "What was that?" The cops. They continue down the road, but no police officer ever appears. "That was freaky," the driver comments, clearly shaken. In the comments, some users speculate that the officer may have turned off where the road splits. However, the original poster refutes this, stating, "We looked down the split, and there was nothing, just a dark straight." They clarify that the dashcam has a wide-angle lens, and the lights seem to be about 30 feet ahead. Later, they encountered another officer whose lights illuminated the entire forest. So was this a real police presence? Or are they facing something far more mysterious? This unsettling dashcam footage was captured in the Philippines during a powerful 6.4 magnitude earthquake. The camera is pointed at a local pharmacy, where a small group of shoppers are casually browsing. Without warning, the ground begins to tremble, sending the people inside the store scrambling for safety.
What's going on? Earthquake!
As the tremors intensify, some of the shoppers instinctively shield their heads. The vehicle itself rocks violently, swaying as if caught in a fierce ocean storm. Inside the pharmacy, chaos erupts as shelves collapse, products scatter, and fixtures topple to the ground. The power fails in an instant, plunging the store into darkness, accompanied by the terrified screams of the trapped shoppers.
Daddy! Daddy!
Although the quake eventually subsides, it leaves a trail of destruction and a deep sense of fear in everyone who experienced its wrath. This jaw-dropping dashcam footage is one that won't be forgotten easily. In October 2005, the Texarkana, Arkansas police captured a chilling moment on a quiet, dark street. Out of nowhere, a booming noise shatters the silence, and a brief glimmer of light appears on the distant horizon before fading back into the night. Before long, the situation takes a drastic turn. Flames begin to rage, setting the entire park ahead ablaze. The heat intensifies, signaling that something catastrophic is unfolding. The dark night is suddenly illuminated by the fire, turning everything into chaos. The officers are quickly instructed to retreat, and it's clear that this was a wise move. A massive fireball suddenly erupts across the sky, with flames rapidly spreading in every direction. Before long, the entire area ahead is consumed by the fiery chaos. As the police car continues reversing, the sheer scale of the inferno becomes more apparent. Thick, dark clouds of smoke rise into the sky, while the flames devour everything in their path, leaving nothing untouched by the destruction.
Go ahead.
Heads up. When it rains, it pours, but on this particular day in Denver, it was pouring Coors beer. Captured in July 2016, this chilling dash cam footage shows the chaotic moment on a busy 4-lane highway. As drivers cruised along during their daily commute, possibly distracted by their favorite top 15s playing in the car, disaster struck above. A semi-truck on an overpass suddenly tipped over, its trailer tearing open and sending cases of beer plummeting onto the highway below. Drivers who spotted the unfolding disaster immediately slowed down to avoid being in the drop zone. Beer cases and cans came crashing down, with some landing on vehicles in the carpool lane, causing considerable damage. Fortunately, as reported by the Denver Post, there were no injuries from the incident, and perhaps some lucky onlookers walked away with an unexpected six-pack after the chaotic scene. Get ready for a double dose of chills. In June 2017, dashcam footage captured an unsettling scene on the misty Kerala highway in India. The dimly lit road adds to the eerie ambience as the driver navigates the dark path, chatting casually. Suddenly, a woman dressed in white appears at the roadside. The driver barely swerves to avoid her, calling out as she remains eerily still, seemingly holding a flashlight. Upon slowing down the footage, the true horror unfolds. The woman in white appears to be gazing at something in the shadows. Crouched in the brush is a strange, hunchbacked figure that resembles a fleshy humanoid. What is this thing lurking in the darkness? And why is the woman standing alone on the roadside at night? This unsettling encounter raises numerous questions with very few answers. If you ever encounter someone trying to block your path on a highway late at night, One rule is certain: don't stop. In a video shared on YouTube by Ivan Tuktin in November 2014, dashcam footage captures a tense and unsettling moment. While speeding down a dark highway around midnight, the driver comes upon a makeshift roadblock with orange cones, forcing him to slow down and eventually stop. What makes this situation even stranger is that a man, dressed in jeans and a dark top, begins walking toward the vehicle. His car is pulled off to the side of the road with its lights turned off, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Sensing something off, the driver tries to maneuver into the other lane to bypass the cones, but as he does, the man abruptly changes direction, attempting to block his way. The driver cautiously asks if the man needs help. The stranger responds with a hesitant yes, but pauses afterward, heightening the tension.
Can I help you with something?
The driver, watching closely, notices the man reaching into his pocket. Instinctively, he realizes it's time to leave. Without hesitation, he hits the gas and speeds away, making the right decision in this dangerous situation. Something's in the back of your car. This unsettling clip, uploaded by the G-Team Paranormal investigators in July 2021, will have you glancing at your rearview mirror. The G-Team recounts how after a shopping trip, a store clerk shared something strange he saw while she was inside. He heard banging from the car window and thought he saw multiple people inside, but when G-Team returned, no one was there. She had come alone. Strangely, the passenger window, which had been up, was now rolled down. The boy mentioned seeing someone in the front seat but hearing noises from the back. Curious, G-Team checked her dash cam footage, which confirmed she was alone when she left the vehicle. However, the video captured something odd after she locked it. The footage shows a strange anomaly, almost as if there's a break in the clip, raising even more questions about what happened when she was away from the car.
Okay, this is the rear footage of the same thing, and that is me walking by, heading into the store.
As the footage continues, the store clerk is later captured collecting carts in the parking lot. Inside the vehicle, a faint outline of what appears to be a white figure becomes visible in the driver's seat, adding an eerie layer to the strange events.
A white figure.
When the boy returns with G-Team to help load the groceries, he recounts what he saw and heard earlier. Throughout the interaction, he keeps nervously glancing into the car, his fear palpable. His anxiety raises suspicions that something truly unsettling might be happening.
I mean, once I told him I was a paranormal investigator and that I do ghost hunting videos.
While the boy is explaining his earlier experience, another mysterious video glitch occurs, almost as if the footage is being interfered with by an unseen force. This raises the question: did the boy actually witness something paranormal? Some commenters seem to think so. One YouTuber, Jerome T. commented, "It's like he sees it. I feel he's looking straight at it, but what exactly is it? That remains a mystery."